Tell you what's changed right now. In a different field, different lane right now. Now I'm in a Merc switching lanes right now. Passive income getting paid right now. Used to roll around with sinners, bulldozers and killers. Now we focused on figures. 3-course meals for dinners. 5-star suites and villas. Now the swag hit different. Cause the bag is different.
This can't come out.
The tab is...
You know them twins? They're twins.
Oh yeah, the dancers.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you see, we lost the mic stand. Don't cuss me, isn't it? Because I know you've been on professional platforms.
I feel like I was talking to Bubbles about it or someone. I feel like I think I was talking to KP about it. I feel like you want your thing to be like this. Like you want it to feel like.
I'm trying, you know. I'm trying.
Capes was like, even the video quality. Capes was like, even the video quality. I feel like he wants it to be a bit off, and he wants the camera to be a bit slanted. It adds to it.
Yeah, perfection's. I'm trying my hardest for it to not be my brand.
We were using our my studio at the time, so anything at anything.
He's wearing the jacket now, yeah.
That's him, the red one.
Yeah, I need him.
Made it for him live. Yeah, he's a neat.
Yeah.
He's a neat, but we'll take
Yeah,
it.
rich Nick, boy.
Yo.
Oh, man. Right, this guy's sweating in this. He has to buy 3 more, boy. When's this tour finish?
April something.
April. This guy needs to buy 10. Give me a favor, run it. A few times throughout this. Check that to make sure that one's on.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave for that 5 minutes.
Okay, sweet babes.
What's baby there? You mad?
What's babes there? Shut up, man.
So you record everything on iPhones?
Yeah.
It's clean though. Just goes to show, bro.
Just get started, innit?
Yeah, definitely sick.
Yeah. The only reason I bought a new contract is for this.
Yeah, it's sick.
I have no reason for. I had iPhone 5 for like what 7 years at one point.
Crazy.
Yeah, none of that shit excites me no more. But hello, so we're starting, man.
Hey, how
My
you doing?
boy. Now obviously we got tips in the building.
Yo, what gone?
Now, first I'd like to start with, how do we know each other?
He was a solid centre back at football.
Reckon? I appreciate that, man. Look at this hater. You see him?
So.
This is it.
So I can't even remember that much actually. Now that the way that you were surprised, yeah, I must be capping. The way you were
I
surprised.
was a good all-round player, to be honest with you, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's one of those ones I will never get picked last. I remember one time after football, this is you, I was talking about, because I think I must have been gassed because I scored some goals and stuff, isn't it?
Sounds like
and you were like,
scored some goals.
Yeah, scored some goals.
Where? Not 11
No, goals, not 11 aside, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why you did that, but who scores mad goals in 11 aside?
Some people do. I've bagged the brace like once.
You bagged the brace?
Once,
when I was doing 11 aside, isn't it? Perhaps, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, I saw the player, but I remember one time in, goals, I just found it hilarious. This is before Bricks with Tips. This is you. You said, this is you. I'm in the upper quarter of players here, innit?
I said I am.
Yeah. I'm like, who the fuck speaks like that? Like, in regards to football.
I have to be specific, bro. I have to be specific.
Upper quarter. So it ties in with the mass investment brain that you've got.
I probably work though. Sometimes, you know what it is? Sometimes I say stuff to start an argument.
Okay, sweet. But anyway, I know you because, in my opinion, I don't know how I met you.
But probably through my cousin, innit?
Yeah, through SAS. And basically, it's just been like an addition to my friendship group, innit? I don't remember exactly when I met you, but we're just love ever since, isn't it?
Facts.
Now, I've seen, obviously, your growth in this social media space has been amazing.
Thank you, bro.
And what I find hilarious is people have you on basically their platforms, as in, I think people follow you, they see the name of Bricks with Tips, and it's such a beautiful name that I don't think they even get the double entendre that's actually going on in the name.
Yeah.
Can you speak on that? Because people look at the name, they see Bricks with advice. You know what I'm saying, innit?
Yeah. So, which is lit.
Yeah, which works so well. So break down what your nickname was and how you got it.
Yeah, so way back, even from school days, my nickname was Tips, which a lot of people don't actually know, innit? So it was kind of like, so when they hear Bricks with Tips, a lot of people, like, when they do a nickname, they'll say Bricks. And it's quite interesting because that kind of helps you identify who knew me pre bricks with tips. Post bricks with tips, they might say bricks. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Pre-bricks with tips,
Brick
they say
sounds
tips.
weird, yeah.
Because they know me as tips in it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's kind of the background to that.
Now, I'm hearing from my sources, your tips name came from an MC name.
Yeah.
Now, what was your MC name?
Can I reveal that? Because you're not going to start. If I reveal my MC name, it's too specific. Then you are going to search up my tunes, bro.
What? Oh, it's still out there.
It must be out there. It must be out there somewhere.
Okay, cool. But yeah, what was it? Just say it.
If I say it, and they're going to find my tunes.
What were you talking about?
You're mentioning it, we're definitely gonna find your
Nah, but they ain't got the full name. If they get the full name, they're going to find the tune. I don't know what they're going to do with the tune.
Be? What would their shortened version of tips be?
I don't know. Tip Top MC. Tip Top MC.
But you know, because would it be damaging? Because you know, like Grime, everyone had a 9 or everyone had.
This is it. I couldn't even tell you. Yeah, you're saying man stuff in 16 years old talking about how you done this person, you done that person.
Oh, you know, like I said, this is going to be heavily edited. Hopefully, it's not, but it's going to be. I'm going to send it to you before it comes out.
No, it's cool, bro. I just want, bro. We're gonna keep everything, bro. But I'm not gonna say that because it doesn't add enough value. But it has more damage. It doesn't add enough value to the pod.
What? No, but watch. I'm gonna get you to the place where you're gonna be like, you know what, fuck it. This can't come out, innit?
Okay.
That's usually the aim of it.
That's the aim.
Yeah.
Okay.
This can't come out.
Okay.
So at one point you're gonna be like, you know what? Nah, fuck it. You know what? This can't come out.
Okay.
And the thing is, I've done it. Pause. I've had your brothers on already.
Yeah.
So I know bare shit that directly involves you in it.
Yeah.
That's like, I know for a fact you wouldn't want that type of stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool. So have you got like a lyric for us from them periods?
I was at my boy's house the other day. They were mentioning a few. I just met you. I'll still clash you.
What? You trying to add no swag to it?
No. Because remember back in the days when we was younger, the MC days. Like if you're a real grime head, you know everything was about clashing. Like you could have a spontaneous clash. You know what I'm trying to say? At any time. Yeah. So it's like I just met you. I'll still clash you. I'm moving. Look, you're like a statue. Clash me. You must be nuts like cashew. Or something like that. Anyway.
Okay, that's not bad.
I used to kind of rap.
Everyone did, bro. Literally, that's why I'm not even like. Literally, everyone did. Yeah, Mumbles used to.
I'm not Northwest Kid.
Question. Out of your cousins,
yeah.
Where was Veli ranked in spitting?
He was up there.
Okay.
He was up there, but he didn't spit that often. But he was definitely up there, though.
He was the best.
Veli was up there. Sass and Stitch was up there.
Fucking hell! People were saying Sass was the best.
Yeah, he was up there. I don't want to miss something.
No, but you know what's funny, yeah? I don't know what is about me, and I need to learn about myself, my own character, yeah. But what happened was, this is Sass. Sass, because Sass didn't know me when I first met him. He was on a vibe of he kind of had to clock my character in it.
Yeah,
because I'm very, very playful.
Yeah.
This is me. What, you rap? and I smiled like that. And then since then, Sass never showed me any of his shit ever again in it. Because he thought that I was just going to be a harsh critic.
Yeah.
But I went online, I found some of his stuff.
He was good, bro.
Yeah.
It was good. I don't want to miss anyone. I'm trying to think who else, but yeah, man. There was good people in we should have done like a big tune. J-Rec was good back in the day.
Oh shit, yeah. You know Jay Records? I actually don't know. That's your boy, Jay.
Actually, I'm bugging out.
Yeah, you bought it.
No, do you know what it is? Because I didn't know Jay as J-Rec.
Okay, what'd you know?
I just know him as Jay, innit? I bought Jay in uni.
Yeah, that used to be Sass's hit. Sass used to make him bang people for him.
Yeah, because he was a problem.
Really?
He was a problem.
He was active.
Really though? He's such a nice guy now, man.
Such a nice guy right now.
Yeah, proper.
Which is good.
Now, obviously, what I know about you is the fact that you've been extremely entrepreneurial. Like, probably I've noticed this before you even, as in before this was even like a thing.
Yeah, maybe actually.
And also, and it's funny because I always knew that you were going to do something like this. I could have never thought it would have been this per se, innit? But one, you had the knack of going viral on Twitter before you even had a following. I'm sure there's been a few times some of your tweets have been picked up.
Yeah, maybe on like one of my old accounts, yeah.
Yeah. So I remember I was like, "Rah, man, this guy there's something about him that he does things, it picks up and it like kind of goes viral. And also your entrepreneurial spirit. I remember there was a time, there's bare things that people just tell me in passing, and then I'm like, oh, rah. Like, at one point, you were shooting, what was it? Look, this guy's nervous. What was that showing? At one point, you were showing, I must have been like Beyonce tickets or something. Was it Beyonce tickets?
Bro, I've done everything, bro.
What have you done? Like, break it down.
It's too much to remember. Like, if someone asked me off the rip, I would have recalled reselling Beyonce tickets. But there was a time where basically I've tried everything. This wasn't a long period or anything. I think it was like 2 concerts. I think one was at Beyonce.
You were very heavily involved in
One was at Bieber. Yeah, I went hard on that concert, basically. And I had quite a few, like thousands of pounds worth of tickets. Yeah.
I remember thinking, this guy's got this much skin in the game for this, isn't it? I'm thinking, raw. And that worked out for you.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, of course.
Well, so have you got like a scheme that hasn't worked out for you?
Definitely, bro.
Okay, let me hear some of these ones.
Bro, what did they say? That 80%, 90% of businesses fail in the first year, bro. I've been there, bro.
Well, which ones haven't worked, isn't it?
All of the buzzword ones, like drop shipping.
Oh, you tried it?
Yeah. I apart from drop shipping, it's funny. Even with the drop shipping, there was one time. What's the one after drop shipping? There's drop shipping and there's...
It can't be Amazon FBA.
No, it's not Amazon FBA. It's the one that goes direct to direct customer. So it's like drop shipping. Drop shipping is the one where you get it and store it at a warehouse. But there's one where it skips you and it goes directly to the customer.
It skips you and goes directly to the customer?
Yeah. So you get it from the warehouse in China or whatever. I can't remember what it's called.
And
these things work for someone, but these things work.
So what's drop shipping? That one is when you go to the warehouse and then...
No, drop shipping is when they send it to you.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, there's two versions of it in it. One where they send it to you from China and then you shot it. One that goes straight to the customer. Or somewhere like that. Yeah. But one time I was doing, I said, what do people in the UK like? Like, what do they love? Mm-hmm. And these times I was on Twitter. And like, one thing me and the man that we used to bust up about, is that, bro, like, someone could trip up and mash up their face and their model and they do a GoFundMe. And it might get like 11 bags, let's just say. This is just an example, innit? But someone has lost their dog and they just need money to help find it, just to hire staff. And you will see they've raised 100K. Because the second about this UK, they love dogs.
Animals, yeah.
They love animal more than human.
Facts, I've noticed that.
Bro,
the Oxfam ads ever come out, 50p, just send it to Oxfam. The dog one, £3, innit?
The compassion is insane. Like, it's so weird. Like, it's actually so. We can speak on this for a minute, innit? But like the compassion shown for animals in comparison to humans, it's crazy, innit? So I was like, cool, yeah, dog. That's gonna be my angle, innit? So let me shop dog toys, innit?
Dog toys.
Yeah. Ship it straight to the customer. Dog toys, and then the way he did it, is that because it's so cheap, he said the item's free, and then they pay for shipping. Shipping's like £8, but the thing is like £1 anyway, or it costs 50p to make and ship over when you order it in bulk. But it takes ages to come. So the margins are like £7, but the intention is to do like 1,000 at a time. Like if you run ads behind it, so that's like 7 bags on that thing.
Who told you this? You just did it yourself?
Bro, I've been reading online, bro. I remember I was going to go on to the next thing, fam. Like, people will resonate with this, innit? Because they'll know it, innit? But how I learned Forex was through something called Baby Pips.
Baby Pips.
Baby Pips, yeah.
I don't know about this, and then continue, yeah?
Yeah, so some people might know about it. Baby Pips, innit? It's like a university that can like teach you fundamentals of Forex. You learn how to like read candles and stuff like that. It's not like Forex.
What's
Forex,
candles? The shape of
you know like candlesticks, innit? In Forex. So you either get the lines or you get the candles, innit? A long time ago since I learned this, but you knew it. You knew how to read candles, the patterns and stuff like that, innit? So it wasn't like buzzword Forex, like, oh yeah, I made blah blah blah. This is you don't even necessarily have to trade. This is learning theory. You get what I'm trying to say? So I learned that in uni. I was learning that while I was in uni. And then I learned it for like a year and then I started trading Forex. And it was going well. But there's certain things that your character warms to and doesn't warm to.
Like what?
And I felt that in Forex, I was too... So pips are like... pips represent, and sorry if I'm wrong, this isn't my area anymore, innit? But pips is like the tiny bit of movement each time. So each one is a pip, basically. When it goes up by 0.11 or whatever, that's a pip in it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And what they taught is that you have to be very, very disciplined. Like, only trade a certain amount a day, or once you've got your 20 pips for the day, which is your 20 gains, bus out, stop next day. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Bro, if I hit 20 pips, that thing can get to 80, I'm still in there. And I'm in there until it goes to -50, basically. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So even though I knew the theory and I understood it, I didn't have the temperament for it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I didn't have the discipline for it, should I say. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I guess, I know you want to get onto it later, but that's kind of where illiquid assets like property suited me. Can't just jump in and jump out. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You're in there for the long game.
And I know something about you as well, innit? Where did this come from, innit? Your, as in, like, your maturity in regards to, because obviously you said you bought your first property, was it 21, 22?
22.
Yeah, your maturity to do things like save, not go out, and delay the gratification. Like, how does one learn that? Because I'm 35. I haven't got any of those skills now. My vibe is, I can get that money back tomorrow, innit?
And I do have that as well. I think it's very important to make people aware that, like, I definitely do experience that as well. Like, with a lot of things with money today, it's like, I could get this back. Maybe a pin. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And it's funny, this might be like a little, this can't come out, but this might be a little one, but like even things like in crypto, like in the last crypto bull run, like I made some mad decisions, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Crypto's not my space, innit? Not decisions, but what I can say is that I was going brazy on things without information like I would have on like property and stuff like that, innit? But it's just very important to just balance that, because it's not even that I don't want my audience to know that I do trade in crypto from time to time, but I don't want to send any mixed messages.
Yeah, like this isn't the right thing to be doing.
Don't do as I do.
Yeah.
More, and I don't want to say do as I say, but do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm here to talk to you about property, which is something that has been successful for hundreds of years globally. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because I'm doing something else doesn't mean
you should be doing that as well.
Because me, I'm a rookie there. Do you know what I'm trying? I'm literally a rookie in that space. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Even with stocks and shares and stuff like that, do you know what I'm trying to say? I know a good amount, but there's people I can learn off. And I think that's very, very important to always make people aware that there is more people you can learn off. But back to your question about like delayed gratification, I think a lot of it was just foresight for me. I'm always thinking forward. Like, even a day job, like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, how long can I do this? So, for example, let me talk about careers, innit? It's like, I'm the type of person, that I may not like a job in it, or I may be working towards a promotion in it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And for me, one thing that has always been within me, I'm like an information whore as well. So I want to know how much my boss earns. Then I understand the corporate structure. I'm learning the corporate structure. And I know like there's all of these things in the corporate space. And I'm saying to myself, how long realistically
can I be here?
Are they going to keep, is it going to be until I get to my boss's space? To where he is now? Okay, cool. 4 years, 5 years. But he makes like 22 bags more than me. Of course, my aim isn't for promotion. I don't give a damn about promotion. So long as they're paying me what I'm getting paid now, little raise here and there. My next move is that I'm leaving company. And I'm telling them I was doing X amount more skills than I am actually doing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And they're getting the bump up that way. Like, I was moving job like every 11 months.
Yeah, I clocked that.
And getting paid like an extra, anything between 6 and like 12K more.
Because what I noticed about, it's funny, like I said, sweet, one other.
I was working in, my last job that I worked was in compliance in banking.
Yeah, and you did, what was the exam that you did to get into that?
ACAMS.
Yeah, no, what I noticed as well is, in terms of, which is part of the reason why I love doing this, innit, is the fact that certain times the information that you have, and when you speak to people, obviously 9 times out of 10 when I speak to you, it'll be like a plan A function or like football or something, isn't it? So I never really get these deep conversations. I assume that you was a mortgage broker that left to start Bricks with Tips. That's it.
No.
That's the information that I got. No. So now, when I was watching your other shit, I'm like, Rob, do you know how much jobs I miss in between?
How big the gap is,
Yeah, so I'm thinking, right, this is interesting. So from, what was it? From mortgage brokering, what was your job progression again?
Mortgage broker, I left there. So the reason why I left mortgage brokering is because with mortgage broker, you might come in for a mortgage, and then what's great is that in 2 years' time, I'm getting new customers as well as you coming around for your remortgage. So it's like cumulative, it builds up. I once again, foresight, I said to myself that this is sick, I've got the skills. I've got this career to fall back on, but I'm not willing to wait 3 years until it gets good. Let me see what else is out there.
Mhm.
So I got a contract job at Deloitte.
How much money did you leave on the table?
What at
Mortgage broker, yeah.
Mortgage broker was like 30 in commissions.
Oh, okay. But I'm
Yeah.
saying in terms of like, are there people that they're about to close and then once they close, you're going to receive your bonus?
So anybody that I writ the business for,
Uh-huh.
if they exchange after, I'll still get it when I.
Oh,
when I
okay.
leave.
So
Yeah,
that's all right
pay
then.
me.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And then you moved to Deloitte.
Yeah. So
Doing what work for Deloitte?
consultancy, but what it was actually, so I think I'm allowed to talk
Yeah.
about it. The client was Yorkshire Bank,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like PPI, but it was inbound calls.
Mm-hmm.
It was inbound calls. So we sit around, wait for someone to talk about their PPI claim against Yorkshire Bank,
Mm-hmm.
and we basically just talk them through the process. Done basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that for about 11 months or so.
Is this before or after your compliance?
No, this is before compliance.
Okay, yeah.
So
For Deloitte, that's interesting.
yeah, because
Yeah.
Deloitte is sick for when they've got contracts, they'll just hire bare contractors. So imagine there's a whole floor of like 120 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's doing a different, all within that business space, but everyone's doing a different thing. So some people are literally just making sure that there's enough office chairs and headphones for people.
Yeah.
Some people, whatever it may be, do you know what I'm trying to say? So after that, I think during Deloitte, it must have been, that's when I done my exams for ACAMS, basically.
And you paid, what was it, 1,000 you said?
1,500 or something like that.
What made you decide to go into compliance?
A number of things, innit? Before mortgage brokering, I used to work in a bank as a personal banker, innit? And when I worked as a personal banker, one thing that made me very tired, I thought it is what it is, innit? The customer interaction was just too much and too regular. Like, you have to be like happy all the time.
Did you do retail before that?
Yeah, this was retail.
No, but obviously there's a difference between retail banking and retail.
Oh, yeah, I've done retail. Yeah, I did retail even in uni.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah,
cool,
even
cool.
in uni, I worked at H. Samuel part-time.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I'm just making sure that you know what retail is.
Yeah. So I know what it's like. Bang. Customer,
Yeah.
even when you had a tough day,
Yeah.
you got to be doing customer service. Like,
Which,
it's long.
and it's funny because when I was watching your 90s Baby, what was it, a podcast, I think you guys mentioned that. You spoke to someone that said, yo, you're telling me you get to be in office sitting down.
Yeah, sitting
and
down.
it's one of those
Aircon.
ones. If you've done retail before,
You know
then
that this is actually a thing.
Obviously, I'm pissed and I don't like this now, but
Yeah.
there was worse.
There was
innit?
worse, bro.
Yeah.
There was worse. So, I realized that I didn't really like the constant interaction with customers. Then even with mortgage brokering, it's different. You might see like 4 customers a day, but I decided, do you know what I want to do? Because with mortgage brokering, you take it home as well, innit? You know that, I've got this P case, or I know this person badly wants to buy this home. And like, even though you want to help them, it's like, it's the weekend, bro, and I can't stop thinking about this thing, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, you know what? I want to get a job where I tap on a computer and go home.
Log in, log out.
Literally. And then I always had an interest in banking. I went to retail banking and studied economics. I always wanted to get into JP Morgan.
Why?
I don't know. It's just a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care about it now. And when I got there, I didn't care about it.
Sometimes the names, obviously, I work for now, innit?
Right,
Sometimes the
before.
names, you realize, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you realize the names ain't shit.
Yeah,
but
but I
the names probably mean you don't get paid as much.
Yeah. But Joy is it's an American bank, so I knew they paid well in it. That's like one of the main things. But I wanted to get over there in it, and I knew that I didn't have the qualifications to be an actual investment banker. But being at Deloitte, I learned about contracting as a whole. I didn't really know about contracting like that. So even doing that PPI job, bro, it paid well, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, well, you said something like 190 a fucking day.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Bro, prior to that, people were getting for PPI. So that was even late them times. Prior to that, people get like 250s, bro.
For answering claims, what, did you need to know anything about PPI
No, bro,
before?
we didn't have to know nothing, bro. So
oh my God.
them times there was people in something called like compliance and KYC in banking,
KYC,
innit? Yeah.
But I guess it helps because you were a personal banker, so you would have done some of that.
A little bit, innit? So, yeah.
AML stuff,
in
innit?
And them times there, people get like 350, 400s. It started going down.
350, 400?
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
It started going
I'll
down.
take that now.
Bro, it started going down, but it was on its way down, but it was still a good time to get in it. You know what I'm trying to say? And I said to myself, do you know what? This role makes sense as well. You're getting paid investment banking money, but what are you really doing on a day to day? So for me in my head, sometimes it's how I think. It was like lowest effort, and this in my head I was thinking, this is probably the most I could get paid for doing the least.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
That, that feeling over there is one of the reasons why it's sometimes it's hard for me to leave a company.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? You know when you've worked hard to the point where I don't actually have to work anymore.
Yeah, you don't look like you're looking around and thinking, bro, I could actually come into work and do nothing.
Yeah.
And dip. I don't know if I could do that somewhere else. I might
That's
go
what I'm
somewhere else.
saying, yeah.
And they literally want you to work every single day.
Remember, they can pay you 20 bags extra a year, but you're like, but they're gonna make me work it. Whereas this place I'm right now, I'm calm in it. Yeah.
I can't. Like, I got a certain saying as well. Like,
What's that?
I always say that, bruh. If you're employed, yeah, because don't get me wrong, there's some employed roles, depending on the industry. Like if you're a lawyer, for example, you'll look around and there'll be many lawyers around you or friends that you went to uni with or something that may earn over 100K. But generally speaking, there's not many roles that, once you get to that 70K mark, a lot of roles above that start drying up. Do you know what I'm trying to say? There's not many people working these roles, just in general. The numbers are there to say that. I often say to people that, like, listen, once you get to 50K, just start assessing your work-life balance as well. It's not just about the money at that point. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because what are we really working for? We're working for money to make us happy. But really and truly, we're taking away our happiness because we're at work all the time. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because remember in the UK, yeah, you go from 55K, or you go from 60K
The tax.
to 65K. 60K, you're an employee. 65K, they're telling you to manage 10 people. It doesn't make sense.
I've turned down promotions
the workload
before.
is exponential at that stage. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like, it just doesn't make any sense.
I'm just not happy. And I'm one of those people that certain times when you're taking pride in your job, innit, you're like, raw. If I've been turning down promotions because I felt, you know what, I'm already going as hard as I'm going now. You want to give me promotion, you want to give me a little bit more money to go harder. I've actually reached capacity. Certain times, certain guys might think I'm some sort of whiz on Excel. No, I'm not a whiz on Excel. I've just been working so hard. I've been on YouTube, working at night time.
I've been there.
Certain times I've finished work way before I've told them I finished the work, isn't it? Or I preempted the fact they're going to ask you to do this. Just so, and then they're like, oh yeah, Dammy, can you do this? Oh yeah, sweet, no problem.
You set an alarm and you send it to them at 10 p.m. when you done it at 4. But it's so funny what you say about the Excel thing. Bro, the Excel thing made me become a team lead at Bank of America.
Ooh, why? Are you good at Excel?
Bro, exactly what you were saying. I was giving myself refreshers. So basically, cut a long story short, I had a small team in Bank of America, but it was out in the Bromley office, so it's kind of calm, innit? Basically, when I worked alongside someone that worked at JP, good guy, innit? I'm trying to say, black guy. And he went to Bank of America, yeah? And then when he got to Bank of America, because we was at JP Morgan in the city, and then we went to Bank of America.
Croydon? Is that Croydon?
No, JP Morgan in actual London.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And Bank of America and Bromley.
Because I got a job offer for them the other day. I'm not going.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's
Bromley
Bromley
South,
though,
Bromley South. So, just in general, in my opinion, like, JP Morgan's a bit more serious than Bank of America, innit? But this is Bank of America and Bromley.
Serious as in how?
Just like, they're more patterned, innit?
Okay.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, JP Morgan is a certain standard, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? And I'm not saying that JP Morgan's the top. Like, Goldman Sachs is a lot more serious.
Yeah. I'm saying you can't have fun in Goldman Sachs. I mean,
you can't have any fun, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? But it's a certain standard, innit? But this is Bank of America and Bromley. So Bromley, the standard is even lower. Just by virtue of being in Bromley, unfortunately, because the culture's not there. You're not in the city. You're not with, you know what I'm trying to say? So, anyways, my guy that I was working with, he went to Bank of America. Bro, within like a year and a half, he was team leader for people that have been there for like 7 years. Yeah.
How can he do that?
So he was like, bro, come along, get it. So I came along.
Well, him, the same guy you was working with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's team leader at Bank of America. He's like, yeah, I need a space in my team, innit? And he told me that like a year prior, then he told me it the next year. I was like, send him what, I'll come in it. You know what I'm saying? So I came over and then he got a promotion and then I took his space. So I passed everyone as well. But this is the main reason I pass people, yeah. And I think that, especially in the corporate world, not only in the corporate world, I was good at adopting work smart. I know how to work hard, just by virtue of being Nigerian. But I work.
What does working smart look like in this context?
So in this context, yeah. So
check if that one's still on, please.
Shall we?
No, let's go and continue.
Okay, cool. So working smart. What that? So I'll give you an example. This
no. I was about to say, man.
He said no.
Yeah, that one's still on, right? Yeah. Yeah, cool, sweet. Yeah.
So this is one of the things that helped me get a promotion in it. So working in banking, doing compliance bits and pieces, so on and so forth, innit? And then like I was like, their data's all over the place, innit? So I'm like, cool, let me help sort it, innit?
Why? You just decided to...
Do you know why? Because when I helped sort it, I was getting like 2 hours grace of my normal job. So
What do you mean like it's all over the place in all different Excel files?
In all different Excel files. They're not using data to tell any stories. Do you get what I'm trying to say? They're not using it to improve any processes. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
What made you decide to do this?
Do you know what? Because I did it once and then I started getting afforded time to do it. But no one else does it. So they don't know how long it takes. Do you get what I'm trying to say? They don't know how long it takes. So I'm like, I'm going to tell you something else about working, about all of these little tips and tricks as well, innit? They don't know how long it takes, innit? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I've started doing it now and it's taking like 3 hours out of my day now. I'm not doing my normal day job for like 3 hours because I'm working on the data. A lot of the time I am doing it, but I'm doing it at my own pace. It's not, no one else can check it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's like a weekly report as well. And I think part of it was my manager who was from JP Morgan. He was doing a bit of it as well. I upped it though. So I upped it and then I started doing VLOOKUPs now.
Okay.
VLOOKUPs, and what's the other one?
What? Was just normal pivot tables?
Pivot tables, exactly that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Even I'm saying that. So this is the key thing about this as well, bro. Every single time, okay, let me tell you the story a bit more. So my manager's loving the pivot tables and the VLOOKUPs. It's making sense. We're telling stories with the data. We're solving that, bro. This can be sorted, blah, 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 blah. So now he's taking it to the meetings in America. Do you know what I'm trying to say? To his bosses. Boss and boss and boss and boss. Bosses in America, then the boss on top of them is back in the UK. So all of a sudden now, he's taking it then. I don't know if this happened, but they might have asked him a couple of questions. He didn't make this. So the next time he's like, yo,
come to the meeting.
Come to the meeting. So now the exposure. Bro. 3, 4, 5 levels above. We're talking like big meetings as well. Them man, not only that, I'm starting to get known by name by these dot. Like these man will see me in the office and they know who I am. We'll chop it up. Because I'm on the meeting. I've even got my time in the meeting. So basically this means blah, 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 blah. This means blah, blah, blah. This means so, okay, you need that done? Oh, don't worry, I'll get that tomorrow, don't worry. You got what I'm trying to say? And for those ones, for those little bits, and it doesn't happen often, for those little bits I'll work late. But that working late is worth like 1 month's 1 month's work. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, that's kind of how it came about basically. But I was going to tell you something else, innit? This is like how my mind is so effed, innit? So like when I was at JP Morgan, for those of you who don't know, in banking culture, even if you finished all your work at 5, dipping at 5 is insane. I don't know why they do that. I don't know, man.
I don't know. You know, it's great because I got a mentor in America. When I did Mountbatten, innit?
Yeah, I remember.
I had a mentor. They said it's on my contract. It says it finishes at 5, isn't it? This is him. He told me, and he was a black man as well. This is
American.
Him. Yeah, American.
But Americans don't play that though.
Yeah, but he was on a vibe of, listen, he said, you don't leave till 6:30. That's what he told me.
Yeah.
He said, if possible, make sure they leave before you all the time. This is me, raw.
Like giving you a tip, like as a black man.
Yeah, he's on a vibe of, as in the other guy, he said the other guy left at 5 o'clock. They let him because they're thinking, UK you. But listen, you stay to the very end. This is me, raw.
Because the Brits, they'll be banging that. And maybe not in the city, but especially when you get to places like Bromley. I gotta leave it. Anyways, so but in banking, in banking it's different, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So at JP Morgan, I think we finished at 5:30.
You're there to what time?
It was JP Morgan was that. But the thing about JP Morgan is chill, so you'd be there till like 6:50. No, 5:56 p.m.
50? Okay, yeah.
5:56 p.m.
That's not chill because they pay you for only to...
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, there was a woman that had like some kind of arrangement to pick someone up. And she left at 5. Yeah? 5 o'clock, rain or shine, 5 p.m. Yeah? If there's some kind of something that's going on after work, they will say it for her. Obviously, we know you can't say because you've got to go at 5 p.m. I'm pretty nice. I need a pattern like this. You can't, but the thing is, you can't do that while you're there. It's got to come fresh. So when I went to Bank of America, I said to them, listen, I got 1 car for my family, so hopefully the setup can be that I come in at 8, and I leave at 4, so I can go pick up the missus. Now, rain or shine, no matter what's going on after, even if it's one of those meetings with the managers, I'll take it from home. Dip it at 4 on the dot every single day. Back on. Bear in mind, everybody that's staying till the normal time, 5:30, they're adding an extra 30 minutes. I'm getting so much more of my life back. The worst thing is I might not even get there at 8.
Because no one's there to even tell you.
Pull up
Get
at
there 8:30.
8:30, 8:45. Sometimes a little bit later, I was like, yeah, man, something.
That's hilarious. You know what's crazy? Wait, what trait is that? Because I've heard stories about you. I hear that.
I've heard stories
I've
about
heard stories. I hear, for instance, like obviously the normal Nigerian pattern on Saturday, everyone's supposed to clean the house, isn't it?
This is cap.
This is cap.
Yeah.
So apparently, you would do things like go out on Friday. Yeah, he said this is what the rumors are saying, that you will go out on Friday.
Yeah.
Then it'll become Saturday now, and obviously
It'll become Saturday.
It'll come Saturday now, and obviously it takes probably about like 3 or 4 hours to clean the whole house, isn't it? One time you arrived at the house, probably around 12 o'clock, the cleaning was still going on, so you left and came back. How do you plead to those charges?
I don't know. I want to deny the stuff that I vividly know is cap.
It's not helping. Your previous story is not helping with this one.
It's not helping with this one. But I got 2 kids. I want to deny the ones that are definitely cap. That could be true on one occasion.
Yes, I heard that sometimes you avoid doing work. Also, I've heard that, for instance, obviously, I know them lot, you lot's batch, you lot are a serious group, innit? I don't think you man get enough ratings, innit? But I feel like from the outside looking in, you lot are like a serious bunch. And I think one of your boys, might have even been your brother, bought a yard. And apparently everybody was painting in the house.
Oh yeah, no, one of my boys.
You were there asking where the yak was.
It's cap.
That one's cap.
No, 100% cap. It's so dumb as well. Do you know what? People got agendas, innit? Especially, KP's got an agenda.
Why's he got an agenda?
He's a hater, innit?
He's not here.
Yeah, he's not here. But he's got an agenda. He's got an agenda because he's easy with, them man love cheap LOLs. Low-hanging fruit. They know what's easy to do. Do you know what I'm trying to say? These times I was alongside him, stripping wallpaper. We was the first ones there. We arrived together.
How can you be the first ones there and they're putting this on you? How can they pin this type of behavior on you if you were the first there?
Do jokes need to be the truth, bro? That's what we need to ask. Jokes don't need to be the truth, bro. We arrived at the same time, pulling off skirting board, stripping the wallpaper. Basically built my boy's house and he ain't even invited us back.
Oh, wow.
I'm joking.
Which way is it?
That's agenda as well.
No, that's an agenda as well.
That's agenda as well. Everything's agenda, bro. Nothing is real, bro. Nothing. People tell stories. The joke comes first, bro.
Facts. Now, obviously, what I wanted in fact, back to, is it Bank of America? That was your last job. So, Bank of America, you were working from 8 p.m. to 4 p.m.
No, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., bro.
8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Crazy, yeah. And you managed to do that for your full reign.
Of course, yeah.
Now, that's your last job before you quit, isn't it? Bank of America. Now, I heard some of it because obviously I don't want to repeat some stuff, isn't it? Tips over here. Bricks with Tips. In fact, talk about the come up of Bricks with Tips first and foremost, because this guy is. Well, this is my opinion anyway, innit? So I'll go through what I think I've seen, and then you could just clarify it. Obviously, business savvy as he is, knows a lot about property. I think he must have been, 2 or 3 properties in, doing well with the properties that you're in.
While you was working already,
yeah?
Yeah. Out of the blue, this guy's decided to come up. I don't even know what your exact plan was. Out of the blue, he's come out with an Instagram page, or like obviously he's a funny guy, witty guy, Twitter handle, giving out advice to people, and the videos, they're going. This is during the pandemic. I feel like everyone was scratching their heads thinking about what to kind of do. This guy's got something that is working. His following is blowing up. Next thing you know, to me, it seemed like this happened within 3 days when he started the page, isn't it? That's how it looks from the outside looking in. This guy's got a fucking television show now, innit? On the fucking BBC Great House giveaway. Channel 4, sorry, my bad, innit? Channel 4 Great House giveaway. Now, boom, that's all beautiful now. But now, he has actually quit work. He's quit work to the point where it's so scary, innit? Obviously you've got houses and you got your investment and stuff, but that quitting work, innit? Yeah? That guaranteed salary,
mad,
to not do that anyway. It's crazy. Now, explain that whole process, isn't it? What happened?
I'm gonna try and take it through everything you said.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I can remember the train of thought. So, there's something that I wanted to highlight actually. What did you speak about at the very beginning? You spoke about the social media page.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think with the social media, I think that it's a funny one because I think it's very, very important to kind of like. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Sorry. So I told you about all the businesses that I tried, didn't it? And I really and I want to tell this story because some people might resonate with it, innit? I always used to say to my now wife Antoinette, we was just going out at the time, innit? But so this is like way back when we was dating. I used to say to her that my problem is I've got a passion for money.
That's your problem.
Yeah? That was my problem. And that is a problem, I think, because that means that you just do anything. And I, to be fair, passion, I don't even want to say passion for money because that's a bit...
You like money. You understand the importance.
I understand it, and I wanted to make money, but I felt like I had no passion in it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that way, I'm trying drop shipping, I'm trying Forex, I'm trying this, there's probably bare things I haven't even thought of. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Bro, selling Nintendo DSs, like whatever you name it, bro. I've been there doing it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's something that I struggled with a lot in it. And then one thing I learned how to do, or one thing that I often tell young people is that try and do something they're already doing. So bear in mind where I'm saying that I've got no real passion. I'm buying properties in the background. Properties is slow money, but it's sure money. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's slow. It doesn't always have to be slow, but my strategy at the time was slow, but it's sure. These properties are appreciating. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I'm getting rental income on a monthly basis. But it's nothing that will actively, at the time anyway, I'm employed. It's nothing that's making a difference. It's not even making me think about leaving work, innit? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
You think it's not making a difference, isn't it?
Yeah, no. It's not making an impact on a daily
There and
basis.
then, yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, there's a number of things that made me, made Antoinette and I want to start Bricks with Tips. Obviously, I used to be a mortgage broker, bought my first home. Bro, I could even, during them times, not only my immediate circle, but even if I'd met you yesterday for the first time, I could be on the phone to you for an hour the next day talking about, oh yeah, bro, check out this lender or check out this area. Or why don't you look at these types of properties? Or why don't you do you get what I'm trying to say?
A real passion.
So I didn't know it at the time, bro. It's so crazy that I'm gonna go into it. Let me tell it chronologically, innit? Because there's something I only realized in the last 12 months, innit? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So Antoinette was like, why don't we make a social media page, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Where we do this.
Wives are beautiful things, man.
They are. But, and that was one of the major contributing factors. KP also said something as well. There's been bare different things.
I think he mentioned it on my thing. He was like,
KP.
He takes responsibility for making his diet.
Yeah, and I even think that like God intervened. There's so many things that accounted to it. Like even like a little, I even remember vividly like Nella Rose. And this is crazy because when it comes to social media, this sort of stuff, you learn the most from people that are way younger than you. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But she said something like, just get this ring light and record on your phone and make content today. And it's so crazy.
Who she said that to you per se?
No, she put it on the Twitter.
Oh, okay.
On the timeline. And I ordered that ring light.
Right.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? So there's so many, and this is why I say I feel like God intervened because there's so many contributing factors. And we went from all of that, speaking with a wife, we built it, tweets from people that I don't know, my younger brother mentioning it, like so many different things all cooked up to
What do you mean,
one.
tweets from people you don't know?
Like even like that was a tweet from Nella Rose, but I might have seen something else as well that said like,
and your brother will just send it to you and stuff.
No, not my brother would send it to me. These are things I'm saying. So these are things I'm seeing. Obviously, I had a discussion with Antoinette and I had a discussion with Capes as well. So it's like everything around me is
just lining up and stuff. Yeah,
that this should happen. Anyways, I think it's very important to say to people as well that, bro, it's going to be out of your comfort zone as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because especially in our culture, we came up on don't tell people what you do. Don't put yourself out there. Get a job promotion. Shh, don't tell no one. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You buy a house. Shh, don't tell no one. You got a nice holiday. Shh, don't tell no one. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's kind of like telling people that I want to show you how to like buy properties. It was a scary thing. It was a scary thing. I'll be honest. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I'm putting myself out there for exposure. And bear in mind, Twitter was my main thing as well. So Twitter was where I was big at the time. You know what I'm trying to say?
Was you big though? But I don't. You were powerful. Like you didn't have as much followers as you had now.
No, but I knew how to use Twitter. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Definitely know how to use. Now, wait.
Yeah, so I was saying that.
The world was lining up, stars were aligning.
So I uploaded a video on YouTube.
Mhm.
Now, obviously, I was a YouTube consumer, so I know that your title has to catch people, innit? So at the time, Antoinette and I had bought 4 houses in 4 years, innit? So I named it 4 houses.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, so I named it 4 houses in 4 years, which is... It's funny because everything's relative, because I know people that have bought 32 houses in 4 years. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
You know people that bought 32 houses in 4 years?
I'm in the property space. There's people that are doing...
shit.
And this is something that I had to learn early as well. It's like, kind of like, your journey is fine, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Run your race at your own time, because some people might be looking at me saying that 4 houses
you're
are
doing
4,
bits.
but there's people that are doing quadruple what I'm doing. Or
Yeah,
10
now
times
you
what
don't
I'm
even
doing.
feel like you're doing bits.
Exactly that. So
yeah.
just focus on what you're doing is what I often tell people. But I nearly spoiled the last Remy. This is the last drops. What am I saying? So I uploaded a video on YouTube, 4 houses in 4 years, innit? And obviously that's very clickbait, and it's kind of like, bro, this is way against my nature. But I think the Nigerian in me took over.
Did you know that it was going to pop by doing that?
I didn't know for sure, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? And Twitter's a very like judgmental area, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? But the reason why I say the Nigerian me took over is because I just drew a simple equation. This can equal peas, basically.
How?
It can't, bro. Do you know what it is? And I'm glad you asked that question. We started Bricks with Tips and we didn't have an income making strategy at all whatsoever. But I strongly believed that where you add value, you can make money.
Facts.
Simple.
Facts.
Simple equation. You add value, you can make money. So it's like...
So your strategy was essentially, let me just be as informative and adding value as possible. The bread will come.
Exactly. From somewhere. I don't know where.
Yeah.
But the bread will come from somewhere. I didn't think that I was going to become like...
A TV
presenter.
That's crazy.
Or even have like thousands of like followers. I didn't think that was going to be the case. But I'll go into that later, but I don't even really see it like that, because we create content to help people like get familiar with buying and manage their money better. Anyways, bro, I'll tell you a story. I tweeted the video out. I turned my phone upside down. I walked out of the house. I went for a walk. I just didn't want to see and I think it's very, very important to tell that story because there may be people, when people see people creating content, they're thinking, it comes easy to them. It didn't come easy. And I think that will make more people comfortable.
That resonates deeply with me.
Yeah,
mate.
it didn't come easy. Like, even to this day, if I've recorded content that week already, like, it's cool, but if I haven't recorded content in 2 weeks, like, I'll be procrastinating the whole day. Like, it's a hype, bro. I won't feel like that anxiety that I did the first time. But it's long, bruv. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, facts.
Turn on the camera, like, talking to a camera, like, bruv, it's long.
I don't even do that now. Like, in terms of the camera being on me, and the point, I'm lucky enough where right now, I don't look into the camera, innit? So it's calm in that regard.
Yeah.
And plus, the strategy I've given myself is release content every single day. I don't give a fuck. And plus...
you do content every single day?
Every single day.
That's sick.
Every single day I put something out.
Consistency is crazy.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it for?
Over a year now, innit?
Yeah.
Content every single day. And the beauty of it is, in terms of, I haven't even got that much following, but my impact is clear.
Yeah.
It's absolutely clear, innit? So it's like, in terms of, like, it's funny enough, every single platform that I watch fucks with me.
Yeah.
And it's jokes, because what's that about? Because the ones I don't watch, they don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
But the ones that I do watch, it's like, they've all kind of gravitated towards me. So yeah, same thing. My strategy's been literally like, just put content out every single day. When I post now, I don't give a fuck. I'm literally grateful for some of my videos are going viral, some haven't. I'm actually grateful for every single view.
Yeah.
That obviously now the shits have been getting a bit like, rah. Back in the day, I was like, if 10 people watched, rah. I wonder who those 10 are.
Yeah.
That used to be the vibe. But now the numbers increased to about 200. When I see 200, I'm calm with that.
Yeah.
Then some of the videos have reached 200,000, 300,000.
Yeah,
I'm like, who the fuck is watching this shit? Yeah, so it's just beautiful, innit? But like you said, the vibe is, before I used to care, boom, but now I literally just drop it. I don't care no more.
Yeah.
Maybe walk away from the phone, innit?
Yeah.
Because it's easy to get engulfed.
Yeah, engulfed in
the numbers.
Just focus on what you set out to do, innit? So yeah, started doing that, started doing YouTube videos. The YouTube thing's not easy, man. Like,
wait, so what blew first? I mean, YouTube blew for you first.
Twitter blew first and YouTube. Eventually on YouTube, the thing I struggled with YouTube is that you watch YouTube today, YouTube's almost TV quality.
Yeah, facts, yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I'm recording on my phone, landscape, no mic.
Yeah.
So you can hear everything in the room. But you got what I'm trying to say? Like, people are commenting.
Some people don't care though.
I heard your daughter crying. Remember, it's in the house as well.
I heard your daughter crying.
Yeah, pandemic, innit? So, yeah.
And by the way, you started during the pandemic.
Yeah, no, just before.
Just before.
So
okay,
we started
cool.
2019.
You must have been happy with all that free time then, innit?
Yeah, wow, bro. It's so
God,
funny.
You reckon God did that for you?
Mum was always making a joke, innit? Because there was a lot of free time, and I think it's important to be transparent, bro. Like, I was wasting a lot of time as well, bro. Like, man was really playing Warzone, like, certain days from, like, 9
That's
to
what
9.
Mumbles said. Mumbles was like, fam, he loved the pandemic. He said, fam, he was just on playing PlayStation all day.
Playing Warzone, like, from 9 till 9. When I've got a job, bro, I just...
Or move the mouse.
Yeah, it puts something heavy on the space bar. But yeah, man. It was good for it as well. So did the YouTube thing, and then I kind of learned off the YouTube thing because even though YouTube was monetized, the money wasn't that great, and I saw a lot of my peers getting brand deals on Instagram, innit? But in the same breath, YouTube
doing what though?
Collaborating with brands, innit?
I'm saying, what type of space were they in?
Property and finance.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So you had literally kind of owners in the social media
Definitely,
space.
yeah, of course.
Wait, so name those guys. Who were there?
So in the
Emmanuel
Iman Asuko was
Yeah.
in the finance space, but there's plenty of people that did the property thing before me. So I think for me, the first people I knew in the kind of space was probably Emmanuel Asuko, financial advisor. He was my youth leader in church. So I've known Iman since I was young.
The first guy you pull up in the Merc.
Yeah, come on. Jade Van Riel.
Okay.
She does property content. She's an OG. She does.
And did you know her before?
No, I didn't know.
Okay,
But
yeah.
I know her now, though, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So she was really big on YouTube and really big on Instagram. And then Kia, who does pennies to pounds.
Okay.
She did like finance as well. She was big on Twitter and then obviously on Instagram. And then she had a podcast as well, which I jumped on at some point as well.
But did you know? And that one, you didn't know her? Okay,
yeah. I didn't know about reason through socials, innit? So those were, I think, if I remember correctly, the main 3 people that I knew before I had started anything, basically. And I'll talk about Iman a bit later, but remember what we spoke about before we started recording, which was like, so this is possible.
Yeah.
Bro, Iman's allowed that because we're transparent and we talk about stuff. Iman's just allowed that to be a possibility for me. Like our first brand deal, shall I say, myself and Antoinette, it might have been about £175. And then speak to Iman. Iman's told me about 4-figure brand deal. And at the time, that's
crazy.
possible. Once I know it's possible, all of a sudden I'm getting them regularly. All of a sudden, that's all I get. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But Iman tells me about a 5-figure. I swear to you, the day that Iman told me about 5-figure brand deal, I got one like 3.5 months later.
Fucking hell.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
This shit's real.
Bro, it's real, bro. It's not no manifesting or...
Yeah.
But you need to know that
it kind of is.
It kind of is, but it's putting yourself in the... Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Once you know it's there...
Yeah, then you behave as such.
You're
not going to be a hoe no more when someone throws 175 at you.
Yeah. So even sometimes you say, nah, come on, man. Let's be real, man.
Yeah.
I can't even let people know that I accepted that.
Yeah,
so I'm not going to
yeah.
accept it.
Yeah.
Because if people know that I accepted, they're going to start thinking that's man's rate.
That's your rate, yeah. We were willing to give you this much, isn't it? Yeah.
But before any brand deals whatsoever, YouTube to television, innit? You know what I'm trying to say. So I got a message through one of my boys. I did a video with one of my boys who runs an estate agent. Really good guy, Adil. Big up Adil. An owner of a production company phoned up Adil and was like, "Rah, the guy in the video with you, can you give us his details? We think he'll be good for a TV show." So he gave me the details. I spoke on the phone.
How far removed is this from setting up Bricks with Tips? Because like I said, I thought it was 3 days.
It's like a year.
Okay, cool.
It's like a year. And the video didn't even have that many views, which is, it's just God working in it.
And that's why certain guys thinking I'm mad. I'm like, listen.
You don't know who's watching?
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about the video that has 300,000. The one that has 25 and then someone's like, yo, this guy's kind of good at what he's doing. That's the one that just be visible and then an opportunity might be able to come from it.
It will. It really will. It really will. So I had a conversation with them, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? And they said, cool, you got to do a screen test. I said, what's that? It was like, it's basically where we give you like some lines to say to camera. You can either send the cameraman down or you can shoot it yourself at like a property that you're working on at the moment. So I had a property that I was doing a little bit of work to. But you need to hear what they're saying. They're saying that I can shoot it myself. So I can take as many takes as I want.
Yeah.
And then bear in mind, I've spent the last year, which is new to me, but I spent the
On
last
camera.
year sitting in camera in a room by myself,
Mhm.
talking to camera, this isn't Instagram videos at the moment. This is YouTube videos.
Mhm.
So I'm talking for like a clean 1.5 hours.
Mhm.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's like, bruh, of course I could do that.
Mhm.
So I sent it to them and obviously they liked it, innit? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
And you as well. You're
I'm
amazing on camera, man.
Thank you, bro. I'm even doing the walking down the street. Yeah, I've got something. Walking and talking, show that I can. I'm saying, so basically, what we done here?
Yeah, you're very clean on
I'm
the
doing
TV,
step overs for
yeah.
them. Get me? I'm doing
You're
step
clean.
overs.
You're clean.
So, yeah, they was feeling it in it. So it's like, cool. Well, we want to see if we can get you on the show, basically. And cut a long story short, I got on the show and it won loads of awards as well. So it won. It's funny because I speak to my manager about it. And I got a manager that like, helps me for like bookings and stuff like that, innit? And she told me at the time, and I think I'm glad she told me at the time. She told me this isn't normal. Because
because you could easily think it's normal.
Yeah, you could easily think it's normal. So this isn't normal. And I know it's normal now because man hasn't had an award or a nomination.
In ages,
In a minute. Not even considered, bro. Not even in the running. not even a whisper. The award shows that man was winning at and on stage giving speeches. Bro, I can find out today that it happened tonight. I don't even know about it.
I told you the other day, this is me on the baptism, bro. You're like, what? Oh, shit.
Bro, I'm not even aware, bro. So like, the first like time on TV, it's like, cool. BAFTA. Okay, cool. Sick. You know what I'm trying to say? There's that cool RTS award. Winner. Again, so winner BAFTA. Winner RTS, best daytime TV show. Crazy. RTS was an amazing one as well because linked up with bare people like AJ Odudu won that day. Mo Gilligan won that day.
And you went to some mad after party after, isn't it?
Yeah. My boy from Ends, Nelson won that day.
Oh, Nelson,
Bad Boy producer. Oh, you know Nelson, innit? Yeah. Who else won that day? Bear Man won that. We got a peak picture. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
At that point over there, I imagine, basically, I got a friend that's an actress, that at that point in time, they win no awards, isn't it? So she's speaking about the BAFTAs to me, and then I'm on a vibe of the BAFTAs. I'm thinking, bear in mind, because I don't know nothing about this type of shit. I'm thinking, I know at this point in time, because of that year, I know about 3 people personally.
Yeah, that what it was.
That won it. So, and I know, so I'm not even clocking
the gravity.
Yeah. So imagine you that has just done TV. That's why it's good your manager told you that.
Yeah, it's good she told me that because we went to the broadcast awards after. And then everyone's like, all of my team, production, the managers, director of the thing, the other presenters on the show. I was like, have we won? I swear to you, I had an espresso in my hand. And I was like, we've won, man. We've won. What do I know?
You don't know anything, innit? Yeah.
We've won. Bro, if you see I think I've got a video of that day when we won the broadcast. I'm coming out, I knew it was in there. I think that one on stage, I even said, this one's for South London. Or something like that. It's on stage in front of all the people.
Oh, Lord.
And then that one, it was sick as well because I think Nelson won that day as well. Krypton Kona won that day as well. Sick. And then even like, it didn't even stop there. Like, Edinburgh TV Festival, I was nominated for Debut Presenter of the Year. We won RTS in Wales, so went there and accepted that award. I got nominated for Best Presenter there, but I was just a nominee. I think like
a nominee is amazing,
bro. We got done though. There was one award that me, my good friend Scarlett Douglas, who's a sick TV presenter, she done I'm a Celebrity. She was nominated. ZZ Mills were nominated. Someone else and Micah Richards.
Yeah.
For Debut Presenter.
Debut? What year was this?
Bro, they weighed it. They weighed it. Because I don't know why he was in that category. He's literally like a famous football player. So, and he won. Which is the worst thing. And he didn't come and collect the award. He didn't come.
He wasn't even there.
I even messaged him on the day. I DM'd him. I was like, bro, like, where were you? You won the award?
Back?
Yeah, he messaged back. He was like, maybe we'll bump each other next time. Yeah. I was like, right, you took our award, you didn't even show up.
Hey, this is sick.
Yeah.
No, wait, so in terms of, now, obviously, you've got on your TV gig that once they've said, okay, cool, you're good for the TV, what Wagwan, like, how happy are you? As in, is there complete jubilee? And also, are they paying you significantly more? Because TV apparently pays more than music, innit? Apparently.
So everything's different. So For context, they said, "What's my day rate?" And I had no idea what a day rate looks like.
You no manager, no nothing.
No manager, no office. The first thing I had to do was get a manager in it.
Uh-huh.
I started learning things as I was going along. So daytime TV, it's a daytime show. Daytime's like anything between like 12 and like 4 or something like that. Daytime TV, the rates aren't crazy, but the volume is much.
Okay, you got a lot of work.
So it's like a 30 episode series. The way that my show works is that there's another presenter on the show. He's got a bit more weight because he's an old school TV presenter, Simon O'Brien, big up Simon O'Brien. He done Brookside and stuff like that basically. So he might get like 18 episodes in the 30.
What's the Dublin show?
Huh?
What's the...
That's Homes Under Hammer.
Okay, cool. Are they...
Media. No, I'm joking. It's a good show. It's a good show. But Simon might get like 18 episodes and I get 12. But you get paid per day of filming. And we film like 4 days per episode. So that's 48 episodes, 48 filming days or so.
Okay, yeah.
So the volume's there. Whereas I've done another show that's primetime TV. And I shot everything I needed it was only 6 episodes. I was only in 2. So we shot everything over like 2.5 days basically. It's not like bare days per filming. It's not bare episodes, but the rate is a lot higher.
Significantly higher?
Yeah, significantly. I'd say that for those 2 days I shot, it might have been equivalent to like 20 of daytime TV.
Okay.
So daytime TV is more like
20?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, but it might be the show as well. There's different nuances. It might be the production company or whatever.
But then I guess opportunity as well, being on TV.
Yeah.
People seeing you a lot on more days.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's shop window, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's shop window. And it's funny because when they started, you said, did I feel Jubilee? Not really. But I think that's kind of like a trait in me. I don't really
get what, imposter syndrome?
No, I do get imposter syndrome.
Was it? But I'm saying, in that particular scenario, did you get it?
So,
because I'm thinking, how would you not?
Sometimes, listen, I thank God, because sometimes I feel like my life is like orchestrated, like written. And I don't mean that to say that it's amazing, but I feel like, okay, this is a thing. I always say that I see life glass half full. I can make a good situation about anything. My car can get stolen, and I'll tell you the silver lining of it. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I've got my life.
I can find a silver lining in anything, innit?
Make sure you're not in front of the camera. Yeah.
I can tell a silver lining in anything, innit? And sorry, what was I saying? What were we talking about?
We're talking about the Gaza full stuff, imposter syndrome. I was saying it in regards,
imposter syndrome, yeah. So when I graduated from university, like I say, I wanted to badly work in an American investment bank, innit? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Didn't get it. Didn't have the grades. They weren't even entertaining. That was
hard to even get a grad job them times, bro. You're thinking that you're useless, bro.
You're spending 2 hours on application. You send it off. They've emailed you
I don't even do that no more.
They've emailed you back in like 2 minutes saying they get it.
Unsuccessful.
It's insane,
I even laugh at the emails.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Anyways, one thing that put me through is finesse. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So eventually, I always often describe it that we took the back door in. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So we took different methods, jinky to get in there. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And quite often, especially in those banking roles, probably not Bank of America, but earlier on in my career, in like a little bit JP Morgan, more so HSBC.
Oh yeah, well for HSBC.
You have to just. I'm sure a lot of us have been in jobs where you could do 25% of what they think you could do. Yeah. And you're just learning on the job. Yeah. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
People are doing it.
Yeah, bare people do it. But that's not imposter syndrome. Yeah. You're actually an imposter.
Yeah.
You're actually an imposter. And you're becoming naturalized, basically. So it's kind of like imposter syndrome doesn't hit me that much. Yeah. Because I've been an imposter.
You've been the worst.
I've actually been an imposter.
Hey, that one I'm clipping up.
It's like in the corporate world, I've actually been an imposter. Like they've asked me a question and I don't know. I'll be like, yeah, let me just check my notes. I've got to ask someone. Like, bro, they're asking me X, Y, Z, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? So fortunately,
you know what's worse than that? When people ask you something you don't know. Have you seen people try to explain themselves out of that one? That was the best lesson I learned in life. When you don't know something, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, literally.
Keep quiet. I've seen people, the standard deviation. Oh, do you know what standard deviation means? Yeah, I do. But obviously, when figuring out the standard deviation, I just see a guy butchering it. I'm like, oh, man.
But yeah, but there's something a bit different with like when I started like Bricks with Tips and the TV stuff. I wanted to ensure, that I've been there when you're an imposter. It's not a nice place to be at.
It's not.
Sometimes it can get sticky.
Yeah.
Every day, Every day you have to twang. So it's like, one thing I'm quite thankful for is that when Antoinette and I started social media, there's no rules of who you have to be. Furthermore, authenticity is the best thing to do, and it's the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Being yourself 24/7.
I've had to be someone else in the corporate places all the time. Now, don't get me wrong. One thing I will admit is that when it came to TV, especially my first TV gig, I wasn't pretending, but I was doing what I thought a TV presenter looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
makes sense.
I'm mimicking what I've seen on TV.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? This isn't. I'm not giving YouTube energy.
Yeah, but you just think, basically, you just think what the job is, isn't it?
Yeah,
Essentially.
exactly.
You've seen
what
this
you think
job being
is.
done before.
But generally speaking, when it comes to social media, the fantastic thing is that you don't really get imposter syndrome. Yeah, some people might get imposter syndrome, but it's only because they're thinking about what other people may think about them. Because really and truly, when it comes to social media, they've bought into exactly who you are. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like we've got a property page, but a lot of people have told me as well that they follow us because we're married or because we're married with kids. Yeah, bare people. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So that just reinforces the fact that, listen, the easiest and the best thing to do, and the thing that no one can copy you with, is being you. Just be one of one. And if you try and be someone else, that means you have to wake up every day.
Yeah.
And like I say, in the corporate, and this is why I say I feel like it's orchestrated, because I realized in the retail world, I hated the fact that I had to get up every morning and pretend to be happy, even if I wasn't. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
That's the worst, man.
To pretend to be like,
One time they gave me a job of smiling at all the customers. Yo, these times I'm fuming in my personal life.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So when it came to like content creation, it's like, it's sick because like you just get to be like you in it. And to be quite honest with you, I do feel that, I feel like podcasts like this are good because I feel like a lot of people don't know the real, not that they don't know the real me, but every single time I'm talking about,
you get to get more of your personality in yourself, yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So
now, obviously, you mentioned Antoinette here. I feel like this part I love, innit? Because being in the streets, isn't it, right now, is hard, being a single guy.
I can imagine, I've heard. Oh, no.
It's difficult, man, innit? Now, you're one of the guys that you got married relatively early. Relatively
is a good word. Yeah,
I got relatively early. You settled down very early, isn't it?
Yeah, settled down very early. I got married at 28.
Now, I think that this is just a platform for you to just say some beautiful things about your wife, innit? And what she's done for you and the stability and the happiness that she's given you in your life, isn't it?
You give me this section as well.
Huh? Yeah, come on, man. You're coming on next week, man.
You give me sections to get the bigger.
No, absolutely. I think that Antoinette's a huge part of where we are today. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I think you're absolutely right. You find a good woman and it gives you stability. Antoinette gave me stability, gave me purpose, gave me direction, importantly as well. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, previously I've been all over the place, innit? Do you get what I'm trying to say? But I feel like when you've got a woman that like you respect and you love, it makes you do certain things in a certain way. And I think that helped us as a whole family and our whole.
It's beautiful. And like I said as well, there at certain times, like I think that this is obviously from the outside looking in, innit? In all situations. I think that my ideals anyway is when you can find a way to make bread with your wife, I think that must be heaven.
Yeah, it's good, man. We had some good bread as well. So
that's what I'm saying, innit? And you're doing it together. So the holidays must hit different. When you go out for dates, it must hit that much. We made this money together.
Yeah. It's lit.
That's a beautiful thing, man, isn't it?
Yeah, man. It probably is.
Now,
so in that position.
Obviously, I know you're having a podcast. You and Emmanuel are going full circle.
Yeah, facts.
And having a podcast, isn't it? So how did that come about?
Joe, we've needed to do it for a minute, man. We feel like it's the last thing that we don't have. Iman and I complement each other as well. I'll say so, there's something I realized about being Iman. Recently, Iman hasn't even heard me say this, so I want to show him this video when he says it. It's an exclusive, innit? Something that I realized that he made me realize recently, innit? And we was on a panel recently, and I went into the group chat with my boys, and I said, bro, you see the man them that used to be lit at football, and they look at their feet now, and it's like, it's not doing what it used to be. I said, Iman's made me realize that that's how I've lost my funny.
What do you mean? What, you think he used to be funny?
Bro, I used to be bare funny. That
Well,
was my
you think
main
he's
thing.
funnier than you?
Gara.
Is it?
Yeah, I feel like I'm long-term funny. So I'm funny as in we're having a discussion today and we have a little bants today, yeah? And then 3 weeks later, I've meticulously linked that joke to this and it's just
detailed
slapped.
funny.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But I'm like, bro, Iman is on the spot.
Oh, so if he's here right now, you'll
bro,
just be
someone's
dying.
laughing, bro. I'll just give you an example. So it was on a panel, like a finance panel, innit? Talking about peas, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? And he was like, bro, like, some of you need to realize that you're not the same as the person next to you at work, innit? You keep comparing yourself to Billy. Like, but these times, you're sending money to Nigeria. Do you know what I'm trying to say? On a monthly basis. Do you think Billy's sending money to Leeds? If anything, Leeds is selling money to Billy. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And I was just busting up on the panel like I was on the audience, bro.
Oh, that's a good analogy, though,
It's
isn't
true,
it? Yeah,
innit?
because
Like, if anything, they're sending money to him, bro.
Yeah.
We're the only ones that got to pay money to
Pay
the
out to other
parents.
people,
They're
yeah,
getting
and stuff,
peas from the
innit?
parents, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
man. Well, and you knew him from, it's a nice dynamic, innit? So when he was
Bro,
your church,
our church is mad. I can't lie to you,
who
bro.
else is in your church?
Bro, bare people, bro.
You know who?
You put me on-
Spark Nation.
No. But it's nothing like that. But there's a lot of people like that are doing or have done.
My church
well.
will beat your church out.
Maybe. That's not our thing. We've got like fashion designers, we've got
Okay, cool.
producers, All Nation Centre in Vauxhall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how long you been going there for? From birth? Not from
Yeah,
birth.
I don't go there anymore, but we all grew up there, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? And a lot of people have gone on to do like
Why don't
amazing
you go there
things.
no more?
Kind of broke down in the pandemic. Then obviously with the kids, you can't travel as far as well.
So what church you go to now? Oh, you don't have to say the name, innit? But where is it?
Bromley,
Bromley. Okay, cool.
I mind you asking still.
One is
I'm
less
joking.
than 1 year old.
Why would I care about the age?
Wait, hold on. Hold up. One must be one.
One and a
No?
half.
1.5, and the other one must be about what, 3 or 4?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That's a
three
vibe.
and a bit and 1.5.
Yeah, cool,
come
man.
on.
You can take it now, man.
I've got 3 kids, bro.
What's that?
8,
Wahala.
6, 3.
Hi, that.
One of them's a
I've been
football
married since
star.
I'm 27 still.
One of them's a football star.
Sir.
I need to speak to you, man.
Yeah. Let's
Not
chop it up.
Cameron, but I need to speak to you about this guy's gonna give advice, man.
Hey, man, this is the guy, man. This is the plug, man.
Try, man.
Now,
Like,
obviously, this is not about, this ain't even about, finance now, innit? But, like, music-wise, isn't it?
What?
Who are artists do you like? I just want to hear you say it.
David O. That's my favorite artist.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because some people assume that you are reluctant to admit that.
No, he's my favorite artist.
Raw, because I asked a few of your friends, isn't it? I was like, well, well, go on, like, give me some information on him, innit?
Oh, what, they think it's that? He's my favorite artist.
Yeah, but
bro,
they
you
said
see, as a Nigerian,
Yeah.
I feel like I don't think he's the best Afrobeat artist.
Who's
In
the
my
best, then?
opinion, Burna Boy is the best Afrobeat artist. Sonically, lyrically, Davido is my favorite. No one can do what he does. Like I
Why's
feel
your
like his
favourite?
music brings that joy. It's still got that raw African sound.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Even some of the stuff that he says, it's like everybody's venturing off into something else.
Yeah.
Like Wizkid's the OG, but Wizkid is a bit
OG,
too
yeah.
polished now.
Uh-huh.
Like, don't get me wrong. If I had to get someone to make a Grammy nominated album, it'd probably be Wiz. Burna Boy has his abilities are insane in that. What he can do, he can go into any.
I'm not mad at that. This seems like a sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burna Boy can go into any genre and do a mad job. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, people don't deep it. Burna Boy can actually rap. Like, if you're watching this, go back to City Boys and just deep what he's saying at the beginning of City Boys. He's a madman, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I'm going to take it in. You're saying he can actually rap,
Bro, he can rap, bro.
Uh-huh.
I often, sometimes I give an example of what Burna Boy can do, yeah. He's got a tune called Different Size. It's nowhere near one of his best tunes. Yeah. Nowhere near one of his best tunes. But just deep what and it's a tune he's talking about bum bum, yeah? He's talking about ass, yeah?
Uh-huh.
But if you just listen to what he's saying on that tune, like, you can tell that this guy knows music well.
Yeah. Well, what are you talking about, Burna?
Yeah.
Yeah, Burna's just he's cold, man. Even his singing voice is cold as well.
Sonically, that's what I mean.
Yeah, like I remember even before Burna became Burna now, I always had him in my top 3, innit? Because the obviously not to be blasphemous, innit? But the Trinity was like,
Hey, relax.
Yeah,
man.
facts.
You avoid it.
yeah, I said not to be blasphemous. I just can't. The top 3 was Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Davido, like you said. So I would kind of describe it exactly the same. My vibe is Burna Boy. If you're talking about attributes on the score, technically he's kind of got everything that you
He's
need,
got.
innit?
He's the best. He's the best artist out of all of them.
Yeah.
Davido's my favorite. Like if I had to pick any one of them to listen to, it would be Davido by a clear mile.
Nah, really?
Clear mile.
But you know what? What
I
would say about
enjoy his
Davido,
music, bro.
like,
When it comes in, bro, like not even tunes like that, but like sometimes when I listen to his music makes me happy. Like in my car, like I'll listen to it. Like it's very, very raw. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It reminds me of Nigeria. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, for some reason, whatever he does, I can't put my finger on it, but he's managed to. It's a skill because he manages to do it all the time.
Yeah,
to find those good feel tunes,
good feel music.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Even like tunes like 1 Milli, for example, second
Listen
track
to
on his second album. Listen to
bro,
another video.
fuck, yeah.
What's he? It's called 1 Million, isn't it? And it's like
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out.
it's like, bro. It's like you talk about the dowry. He's like, how much is it?
They're gonna love this, isn't it?
He said, how much is it? And you tell me how much is it? What are we talking about here? Do you get what I'm trying to say? And listen, don't take my single voice, but I just feel like there's no one else really. Everybody seems to want to Ashak has a different story in it, but I feel like Wizkid and Burna Boy seem to transcend Afrobeats a little bit.
Yeah,
I just feel like Davido's very
pockets.
still like it's got that African sound, if that makes sense.
Now, in friends, if I was to put all of them in a studio, I feel as though the one that I will know will come out with a song. Definitely, I can put money that he's gonna come out with a hit will be Burna Boy because I know Burna Boy likes what I like. Wizkid, certain times Wizkid's a bit 50-50 for me now, isn't it? It's like
Wizkid needs to go back to my baby, yo.
Yeah. He needs to.
He's a bit too polished now.
Yeah, and on top of, sometimes he talks about just wind your waist.
But yeah, my money will be on Ashake personally. To be fair,
That guy, he can't do nothing wrong right now. But
Yeah.
Ashake is just this moment right now, isn't it? I don't know. But the songs he's got, they look like they're gonna last a long time.
At the same time, though, bro, he went on like a
He's crazy.
14 tune run.
Yeah, I love it when artists are on that run, innit? And then when you start taking them for granted, innit?
Yeah.
I love that period of artists. But also, what a lot of people don't know about you is you're a musician, isn't it?
No, what are you talking about?
You're not a musician. You don't play the clarinet.
I play saxophone. I know how to play the saxophone.
Well, and clarinet.
It's the same instrument. It's
No,
the same
what do you
family.
mean?
It's the same family.
Did you get okay? Which one did you play? The clarinet or the?
Both.
So why are you trying to hide the clarinet?
I'm not trying to hide the clarinet.
This is me. He's not the clarinet. This is him. Yeah, man plays the saxophone.
I know
innit?
how to play the saxophone. I used to know how to play the
I'm
saxophone.
not-
I know. I used
listen,
to.
I'm not talking about the saxophone.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the clarinet.
Yeah, same family. Yeah, both of them.
No, well, don't say same family.
I
innit?
didn't know the same family. Why do you want me to?
I'm asking you. Do you play the clarinet?
Do I know how to play it?
Yeah.
I don't
you got
play it
clarinet
now.
lessons, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, that's it. Why the clarinet?
Because saxophone, I graduated to saxophone.
Wait, okay. Why you keep on bringing up the saxophone?
Because you asked me why the clarinet. It's because you can
So
graduate.
wait, you decided to learn how to play clarinet because you wanted to eventually play saxophone.
No, because I did eventually learn how to play the saxophone.
Okay, hear me out.
No. But
Okay.
you asked me a question. I'll give you the answer.
Yeah. I'm saying, what I'm asking you why you picked up. I know you eventually went to saxophone, innit? Yeah, but I want to know why did you decide to play the clarinet?
Because they won't just give you a sax. You have to learn the clarinet first.
Okay, so your plan was to eventually play the saxophone.
The plan that I executed, by the way.
The plan that you executed.
Yeah, you have to get it right, innit?
So the plan that you executed was to eventually play the saxophone.
Yeah.
isn't it?
I don't want to do trumpet and all them things. You love trumpet, innit?
What?
What do you play?
I didn't play no instruments.
That's
it?
crazy.
I
Come on,
wouldn't
man.
play. I tried to play the drums, but my friend was a prodigy, and it made me realize how shit I was, and I got
Comparison's the FIFA joy, bro.
facts. But I'm talking about he was Mozart essentially, isn't it? And the drums, and I'm over here trying to do this. This guy's graduating.
I did love drums, though. I did love drums, but I didn't have it.
Yeah, because I was thinking, and when they told me, me and this person, we had a little chuckle. We're like, yeah, why did you choose that one for?
Yeah, saxophone, innit? Like, you know, innit?
That's the saxophone.
Saxophone's a peak instrument.
Yeah, of course, man. Did you watch Simpsons? Is that
Lisa.
Leading Gums Murphy?
Oh, yeah.
Is that kind of motivate you?
Nah, not at all.
Okay, cool. Now, do your children play instruments, or are you going to get them into any of that stuff?
I don't know, man. I by God's grace, I get to a position where my kids can do whatever they want. It's funny because I was having a conversation the other day, innit? Were your parents born here?
No.
Exactly. Most of us, our parents weren't born
Yeah.
here, innit? I'm trying to say. And I think that because of that, there's an element of like safety that had to be played.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And I think that some people say, what does wealth look like to you? What hopefully by God's grace, wealth looks like to me is that money doesn't. It's not about money. What my kids choose to do, because you know, like right now, like for example, if we go back in time, we can't. What do you mean you want to be a gymnast?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? How are you gonna keep the lights on? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, because there's too much risk attached to it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So my thing,
or even art.
do you get what I'm trying to say? So I want it to be a thing where my kids don't actually have to worry about
They
their
can be
passion.
their best passion.
Their
They can
passion
follow
doesn't have to
their
make an
passion.
income. They can. You get what I'm trying to say?
Now, before we go, we'll touch out. Yeah, layers.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
Now, but I just want to speak to in terms of obviously you've stopped working. What formed that decision, isn't it? And the anxiety attached to not having a job, isn't it?
Yeah,
As in, explain your state of mind now, innit?
it's funny. One sec, I'm just making sure my car's locked.
Yeah, sweet.
You know what I mean? You know your ends is a bit.
That's funny.
It's not locked.
What does that mean, though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you got a range now, yeah?
Well, these young bulls, innit?
Yeah, but this car that they can take you, even if it's
it
lost
away.
anyway.
These young bulls round the corner making this hippity hop music.
Why would you even get a range anyway? They're stealing it like...
Now it's safe, innit?
Okay,
Kids. It was actually kids that motivated it. That's the only reason.
cool. Kids that, what do you mean?
So I used to work at Enterprise, innit?
Yeah.
And people used to bring their car in saying that they crashed into a Range Rover.
Mhm.
The car would look like a squash can of Coke.
And the
And the Range
car.
Rover coming later and there's like no damage on it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, okay, cool. That
So
makes
I always
sense.
knew that they were extremely strong cars
Uh-huh.
in it. So when I got kids, I knew that I wanted to be high off the ground,
Mhm.
and then I just knew that Rangers were like big on safety.
Mhm.
Mercedes are really good on safety as well.
Which range though? Is the Evoque or the other
Voila.
joint?
Voila.
I don't even know what that means. But I'll see it and then I'll clock.
So it's more of like just for safety in it. What did you ask me? What
In
did you
regards
speak
to
about?
the anxiety of not having a job and having to, because right now there's one thing putting out content. Now I'm saying
Yeah.
going on TV, and I'm saying, oh, my nice little thing on the side, and now there's a new level of, fam, I have to do this shit.
Yeah. I, once again, I think it's one of those things where I feel like God intervened in it, and the reason why I say that is because I was on TV. I remember I'm filming while I'm meant to be working because it's the pandemic, so everybody's working from home. And I said that, cool, I want to set a task to leave my job in September.
Mhm.
And September was when my TV show was coming out. I'd already been paid because you get paid when you film, not when it comes out.
Mhm.
So I'm assessing my P's in it.
Mhm.
September comes and it's just not the right time in it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And then the next thing, we get to like February.
Mhm.
And when we get to February,
So that's 5 months after you initially,
September, yeah. And when we get to February, work calls and they're like, cool, work from home is done. Within 2 weeks, we need everyone back in the office 5 days a week.
5?
Yeah.
Ah!
The TV show that just went on TV in September, it's like, yeah, sick, we've been recommissioned. Another series, we need to start filming in 4 weeks' time. So before I was filming whilst working from home, I can't film anymore
Yeah.
because they want me in the office 5 days a week. So I do feel like God intervened because it made it that I had to make a decision.
Mhm.
And it wasn't an easy decision as well because Antoinette was pregnant.
Fucking hell, mate.
Second child due in July. But at the same time, I'm thinking it's now or never. And the way I was seeing work, remember foresight, it's like I've got a ceiling
Yeah.
relatively. Because I know there's only
You know your managers pay.
And it's not even only
Yeah.
that. I think for me more so is that I know how hard I'm willing to work.
Mhm.
I know that I'm not looking to do more than I am here.
Mhm.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? I knew that for a fact. So it was like, cool, this has got a bigger ceiling. And then once again, I say that God intervened because I got like a month after that, it was like 1 day's work was equivalent to like half of my banking
Yearly
jobs yearly salary. And that
1
happened, I
day.
swear to you.
Fucking hell,
And that
mate.
happened a month after leaving the job.
That's beautiful.
So
man.
I always say that, like, listen, like God intervened in it. Do you know
And
what I'm trying
he's
to say?
like, yo, son, you're gonna be all right,
Yeah,
man.
literally. And that just gave me a lot of like confidence in the journey. And you know what? It's not easy, innit? I often tell people that you always got to talk about the peaks and the troughs.
Mhm.
I was saying that even in that same year, I always tell this story that things were going sweet, bro. So like in the summer, yeah, I just started playing golf. Bro, Wednesday afternoon, just leave my house, go play golf, come back home, not do nothing. Not looking after any property investments, just like leave them ticking along,
Mhm.
not trying to pattern anything there, not doing any particular content. I'd finished filming on TV, not doing anything basically. But the thing about self-employed life is that when you realize that pizza is drying up, when you go out, I'm like, cool, I need to make more bread. So like one of the things I'll do to make more bread is I'll just go get some brand deals in it. The thing is, I make it sound like that, but it's not easy whatsoever. So you don't know who's gonna buy it. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Do you actually go out and get
sometimes?
brand deals?
Yeah, sometimes I might say to, I won't personally go out, but I'll say to someone in my team like, look, I think could be a big.
How big's your team?
My manager and sometimes an assistant.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, do you know what I'm trying to say? So I might say like, cool, we could be a good fit for these people. But sometimes it just means that I need to make more content and then someone reaches out to me. Anyways, you get a deal agreed. The deliverable is a month after that. And the payment is a month and a bit after that.
So there's time before,
bro. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So since then, I've been taking more things on. I think like this year, what I've really focused on is building up income for myself, because you can't rely on TV or brand deals because you're not always the flavor of the month. I think that's very important to know. I built businesses myself, innit? So I've got a platform. Yep, I've got a platform that helps people get on the ladder. So we do like live events, live webinars, online lessons. The Home Buyers Club. I've got programs that help people get into serviced accommodation. So I've got a 12-week cohort.
And you started that?
So
you're an inspiring young lad.
So I started, myself and Antoinette started the Home Buyers Club for people trying to buy their first home. The serviced accommodation I do with my business partner, Dami.
Which one?
Big up Dami Property Lifestyle.
Which one, Dami? Do I know him?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
And then
you stole my name anyway.
And then I got another property investing and deal sourcing like training program for people that want to get started in property fresh. You want to just learn about property. I'll do that with Videm Property, Carlton and Clinton. So yeah,
and also you got a fucking bar in fucking Kenya.
Yeah, investor in a bar in Kenya.
Fucking hell, mate.
Yeah.
You know what? When I look at your parents, do they just cry sometimes at being proud of you guys? Because I'm not gonna lie. There's a few brothers like that I can look at and be like, rah, these men are all patting like this.
We thank God.
Yeah, it's a beautiful bunch. And even speaking to your brother as well, innit? Like, all of you guys' behaviors have 100% had a knock-off effect on him, innit? Like, if you didn't, and even your behavior, as in, obviously, your brother, he was I think he bought his property, not his first property, not far after you bought your first property, innit?
Yeah.
But
it was
all,
like weeks. To
the point where your brother's growing up,
all three of us got like a property on the same road.
So Sittingbourne, that one. Yeah. So he's growing up on a vibe of, so this getting the house thing is just something that I do.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just going to university. Okay, I finished university. Of course, I have to just buy my house now.
Yeah.
So your parents just must be proud of you,
man. Thank God, man. Thank God.
Now, one last question before we touch out is because this was requested, isn't it? Apparently, you're the founder of Plan A. Or you named it Plan A. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Explain how that came.
It was just a lyric I had, and it caught on. I said,
By the way, Plan A is a gang.
It's not a gang. It's my family group chat. My family group chat. All of the cousins. I said, I can't remember the full lyric, but it said something. It's Plan A all the way. I rely on my family. Ooh. I said it's not. I don't look at Plan B. It's Plan A all the way. I rely on my family or something like that. Yeah, Plan B. It's Plan A all the way. I rely on my family or something like that. Anyway, and then Plan A just caught on,
and it just stuck.
Yeah.
Anyway, bro,
I wanted to say something before.
Sweet.
Something before we end. Like if I could do any business, it would be creating jobs for young people. I swear to you. Like I don't even have to get anything from it. That is my joy, if that kind of makes sense. And I think that Antoinette shares the same passion. Well, I know she shares the same passion, and I think that's where Bricks with Tips really helped us. Like anywhere we can help people, and then naturally, as I spoke about, you add value, money will come from it later.
Yeah, facts. And just to touch on that thing over there, do you know what? Yeah, one of the things I'm kind of struggling with, isn't it? Because obviously I'm like, and it pisses me off because I'm not a millionaire, but I've got lessons. You know when they say, in terms of money isn't everything, innit? Like, but 9 times out of 10, you have to have gotten it to actually know that. But I'm pissed because I know that already, innit?
Yeah.
Like, so there's certain times when I'm thinking, like, for instance, imagine if you became a billionaire, innit? And because you were selling cement.
Yeah.
That was your
nuts,
thing.
Yeah.
Just cement.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, yo, I'm a billionaire. Cool. I can buy all these things, innit? but what value am I actually really adding to the world? You're going to have to try and find meaning somewhere in it.
And that's where a lot of people go to philanthropy and stuff like
that's
that.
what I'm saying, because you kind of have to.
You
kind
kinda
of
have to.
be more to
Yeah,
life
there have
than
to be
this,
more to
isn't
life
it?
than it. Yeah.
So it's nice. So obviously, you finding what your passion is,
very
innit?
fortunate to have found that. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Because you just find yourself just wandering through the earth, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
And I'm pissed that I've got this lesson without obtaining the billions, isn't it? Innit? Which I'm pissed about. But in the name of Jesus, you know what I'm saying, innit?
Amen.
Obviously, something will pattern. Anyway, my guy, love you having you.
Thank you, bro.
Beautiful,
Appreciate
man.
it every time.
Yes, we're gonna go to I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, man, on YouTube, ASAP.
Yeah, we'll get there, bro.
Tell you what's changed right now. In a different field, different lane right now. Now I'm in the mud, switching lanes right now. Passive income getting paid right now. Used to roll around with sinners, bulldozers and killers. Now we focused on figures, 3-course meals for dinners, 5-star suites and villas. Now the swag hit different. Cause the bag is different.
This can't come out.
The tab is